Girl, how y'all doing, honey? It is going down. Okay, Armon Wiggins, honey, when I tell y'all, he had a lot of stuff to say about you, Al. Okay, Al, I didn't know you were such a horrible guy, Al. How could you do that to Armon? When I tell you, when Armon tell his story, Al, according to Al is a snake, according to his story. Now, Al, you been doing some snake shit, and guess what? How you a snake towards, another LGBT member? That ain't right. Gays versus gays. You know what I mean? You supposed to be helping the brother. You know what I'm saying? But you behind his back, trying to get him fired while kikiing in his face. Okay, girl, we got all the receipts, okay? And then had the nerve to go around making lies about Armon, talking about Armon sleeping with the producers, honey. That's how he got the position he got, because Al could not take that he was so talented, honey. Ooh, I tell you, it's a mess out here in these streets. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to play some video footage from yesterday. I am your host, GGXOXO. You are at the messy sweet spot where we get real messy. It's going to be a messy video. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And let's roll this footage. I will stop and go. I will react. You know how I do. All right, so let's see what's going on out here in these streets.
That was to Claudia. Because Claudia didn't like me at the time.
Okay.
Girl, you were trying to set up a meeting to get me fired.
No.
And you had the meeting.
Ooh.
You had, but girl, but that's just like me keying in your face last Sunday and reading you.
Right.
So she was performing around town telling the girls that I slept with the producer.
Oh, holy smokes.
Yes.
Is that true?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right now.
Hey. Party crasher, activate. Party crasher. Come on now. Come on, GG. Come on, GG. Hey. Yes, get them likes up.
I'm gonna dish you right now.
So this the word on the curb is that well, let me ask you, because I thought it was so rude of you to do that to Al.
No, you don't believe that.
No, I do. I thought you guys were at least cool.
Really?
You guys were cool, huh?
You know what? I'm gonna be all the way honest with you.
Yeah,
All
please.
right.
I really thought we was gonna get into it today.
What?
Who? You and I?
All of us.
Why?
Because when I asked you who was coming, you was like Isaiah, and then you had panned over, and I thought the driver was Al. I'm like, am I gonna have to slap her today?
Oh,
Because
no.
it's that
Well, I'm not.
Al.
I would
Not
never
you
do
being
that.
paranoid.
First of all, he's not the driver. My friend.
Yeah, your friend. But I'm like, because I thought you said Isaiah, so I was like, is this an Uber? But then he was like,
No, but
no.
remember, I told you.
And I'm like, that kind of, it was a quick one, so I don't think that you him. But I was like, bitch, that look like.
Oh, because
the
of your
hair.
face.
Child, y'all got our mind out here paranoid than a motherfucker, okay? He thinking he's seeing Al coming for him. You know Al don't want no smoke. Now, Al, would you please get on your platform and tell us the real? Stop acting fake, Al, and just tell us how you really feel. I know you feeling some type of way.
Yes, I'm like, is that? I'm like, I know she did not bring Al up here.
I don't know Al.
I'm like, oh, these girls are really carrying today.
Yeah,
but
no,
I said, let me go back to
I don't even know Al personally.
like,
I just
really
saw
finna get into
I
it.
saw the clips online
girl.
of you. I was like, oh wow, this is intense.
No, okay. So anyway,
Not intent.
here's my. I mean, I can show you better than I can tell you. At the end of the day, I'll just put it like this: like, I love. Why are you gagging? You get your key off of me.
Because keep going, child.
Yeah, girl. No, because here's the thing: I don't ever have no beef with nobody, ever.
Well,
And
no, you are such a fun person.
But a lot of the girls.
If you don't stop interrupting his ass, goddamn, I'm trying to hear what he got to say.
Like to make it seem like I have beef with them. Okay, it's one thing to have an opinion and you don't like me. Those are people that have, rightfully so. I can respect that and I understand that and we can make that work. I'm good with that. What I can't take is a hater.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And so a lot of these girls, it's like a lot of gays, and this is why I stay away from them.
Really? The gays?
Some of
See, I told y'all about them gays. See, Armon, I'm with you when you right, honey. These LGBT gays, they something else on this shit. They are something else. Yes. Oh,
Especially when we get into this space, a lot of these girls, they feel away. And
but that's because a lot of them want to be famous.
Now, a lot of these girls were fat
Uh.
as kids. A lot of these girls are barely making it.
Now, who is fat as kids, Armon? We need to put a name on it. Who he talking about? Okay, he always talking about, let's make it clear. Let's set it straight. Can you, who used to be fat?
In their 50s, and they're afraid when the new girls come up, and they're just
so you're talking about Al, bitch.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about a couple of bitches.
Okay, so
Ooh,
but you definitely.
But in regards to
Name them all. Who you talking about? Name them all, honey. We want to know. Don't leave nothing out.
Al,
girl, they were fat when they were younger. You know that girl was big before.
Was she?
Yeah.
I never knew.
Oh
Al
no,
was big.
maybe that was Star Jones, his wife. Oh, she was big.
Girl, she was big.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
So I'm gonna honestly tell you, but it's when the girls are fake. So I'm gonna just show you. Now you're not gonna read this, but I'm just gonna show you. This is the kind of shit that I don't like. Next day, while you're, and mind you, me and you have key.
So this is a part where Armon takes his phone and he shows it to his guests, okay? And I do believe, I have not seen the text message, but I do believe Claudia, I'm assuming, showed him proof that Al was talking about getting Armon fired. And Al actually had a meeting to get Armon fired, okay? Now, Al, why were you trying to get Armon fired? You need to come up here and tell us that, okay? Tell us the full. Why was you trying to get this man fired? Why you didn't see it for him, Al? Okay. Al, why were you being nice to him and gassing him and then you ain't care for him? Why were you being a snake towards him, Al? Tell the real, Al. Now let's go.
Last Sunday. So, you know, me and her, we carried hard. And girl, that was to Claudia. Because Claudia didn't like me at the time. Girl, you were trying to set up a meeting to get me.
So when he said that is to Claudia, I'm assuming he's stating that the screenshot that he had, that was Al talking to Claudia. I'm not sure. I'm just assuming, okay?
Fired. And you had the meeting.
This is intense, Sean.
You had, but girl,
Holy
but
Jesus.
but that's just like me keying in your face last Sunday and reading you.
Right, yeah.
I don't like bitches like that.
That's
If you
why
don't
you
like,
let
I
her.
like a bitch. Like, the reason why I respect Claudia, and I'm always going to respect her, because she told me, bitch, I don't like you.
But no, because she's an Aries like me.
But I respect the upfront bitch.
Yeah.
I don't like no girl that's going to act like they
I
like
think
me.
that's intense.
And then stab me in my back. I don't fuck with that, because it's like, we don't have to like, we don't have to like each other. Because baby, if I don't like you, I don't like you. But I'm never a person, first of all, there's not one hoe on this platform in this world that I feel like, oh girl, that's gonna shake me, that I feel like, oh girl, I'm intimidated by you, or like I feel like I gotta hate on you. But then it's like another thing, it's like I'm never gonna be so desperate and so petty to try to get somebody fired and then put out lies. But y'all never put out a lie on a person. So girl, she put out that lie. I read her behind the scenes and I told her,
You read it on the scenes too, though.
that was because nothing was done behind the scenes. And
You
so,
bitches
girl,
on.
now you want to perform
said
because she's a
round two.
Gemini.
All right, so what happened was what I'm hearing, honey, okay? And Armon can correct me if I'm wrong, that Al was trying to get him fired. Al was setting up meetings. He went forward to the meetings, and Al was doing him horrible. Armon did speak up, but nothing was done. They were playing in Armand's face. So hell, he said, hell, I'm going to have to handle this, okay? And that's what happened. He had handled the roast, okay? All right, let's continue on. Now, the thing is, was Al really offended about the goddamn roast? Huh? Hell no, I don't think so. I still don't think the roast was bad. God damn it, I said it was not goddamn bad. I think that Al could not stand Armon, honey, and for him to do that roast, he was looking for anything he could get on Armon to take that nigga down, okay? It didn't matter. It did not matter, honey, okay? And I think that's what it was. He didn't like who it was coming from. He couldn't stand his ass. So he had to do what he had to do. They both, I guess, Shit, it's a war. Let's go. Let's play.
Like me. So
Are
I'm
you
gonna
a
show you how to
Gemini?
perform because she was performing around
Are you
town.
a May Gemini or June Gemini?
I'm a June Gemini. So she was performing around town, telling the girls that I slept with the producer.
Oh, holy smokes.
Yes.
Is that true?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
And it's no shade, but girl, no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But absolutely
Wait, so
not. Where are you? See, this is what I don't like.
No, wait.
Because girl. What?
You're funny.
Why?
No,
it's no
just-
shade.
I mean, yeah.
It's you know what I mean. It's like it's not giving that. Even if it was to give that, it's not giving that.
No,
It's no shade.
I mean, no, I think that your personality got you the job.
Yeah. But that was the problem because she had a lot of the people was gagging because the first day, I mean maybe the first 2 weeks, I got a music segment because I talk a lot about about music.
You like music.
So she felt some type of way. She had gave, oh you have, and she did this on air.
Who's she?
Really?
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, you have a music
Keep
segment?
up.
This is on air. Oh, it took me 4 years to get my segment.
Jealousy.
I'm
Well,
like,
I think that she probably was being facetious then. She
girl, the same night that we went
Jealousy.
out, I was talking to her and I was like, hey, you know, we doing a lot of talking about, you know, this is like kind of like during Women's History Month and Black History Month. I was like, we've done a lot of stuff about, here's the thing, and black women, please don't feel any kind of way. But I just, during that time, I just kind of felt like we were talking a lot about black women and their problems and everything that they had going on. And even during Black History Month, I feel like we didn't highlight any LGBTQ people
Right.
in history. And I feel like we never do. So I said, I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see what we talk. No, I can't wait to see what the network does for Pride Month in regards to Black LGBT talent. Because, you know, Pride Month and Music Month or Black Music Month is the same month. So I was like, I wonder if they're going to make it about Black Music Month and then get the gays out of here. So he was like, well, did you tell such and such about it? I was like, yeah, I did kind of bring it up to him. He was like, oh, I'm sure it'll be done by next week. And so I'm the kind of girl like, mind you, we out at.
So he been implying that Armon have some type of favoritism with the higher ups. That's what that was. He's implying like, oh, well, as long as you talk to that producer that favors you, then things would change. And this is why you're at your spot. And Al, what is it? Is it because of your ass got something with the producer dudes? Are you projecting because you know you have favoritism? So because Armon is at that position and people respect him, you automatically think, well, shit, if I didn't suck my way to the top, this bitch must have sucked his way to the top too. Is that what it's given? Huh? Girl, let's keep on playing. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up.
Out at the bar, Ken. But so I'm the person like, I'm a very clever and sharp bitch. So I'm like, okay. So I laugh with you, I keep with you, but I put that in my back pocket like, okay, girl, I gotta watch her.
Right.
I gotta watch her because there's certain little things that she's saying you gotta watch a person.
right,
and you be like, oh girl, I'll keep with you, but girl, I'm gonna put that in my pocket because you feel some type of way. Yeah. And so it ended up that if I find out she was trying to set me up because my fans.
You thought she felt away and she felt away.
Yeah, and girl, I met her where she was at, and at the end of the day, when the whole roast thing happened, I asked the management, did they want to hear it?
And they gave
And she said no.
Oh,
they said no. They said, listen, we just don't want you to mention Star Jones.
Did you mention it?
No.
Okay.
They said, and I said, would you like to hear the rest?
Did you look at the roast? This nigga clearly, the guest did not watch the damn roast, okay? But let's go.
To the roast. They said, no, we trust that you're going to make it phenomenal. But the whole thing is they were just like, girl, we need the ratings. We want you to crash out. We want you to. And I told you this. I said, I'm not about to crash out for this network and y'all don't have my back.
You see, they want him to crash out. You see, they want him to act crazy and, you know, tear the roof down. You know what I'm saying? So they can get the ratings. They want him to act crazy. Yeah, that's what they want.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They be wanting you to crash out. And so when I did it, Al felt away. Then
She felt away, yeah, child.
But the girls didn't catch the fact on you wouldn't call Funky Dineva. So girl, I'm the type of person
Well,
that
I feel like he handled it well when
you didn't handle that well.
No,
because you went and
I'm talking
called.
about during the time. Like
She did not. She got off the air and called Funky
I'm saying
Dineva.
while what they showed on the blog, she was just like, oh, she acted like she was.
Oh, girl, she got off that camera.
Yeah,
and
no, I
carried.
remember they show her. She called, right?
Well, she was pissed when we went to commercial, and I told her to pay it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but on air though, she gave Brady much like, oh, I love that.
Yeah, she did give that.
Yeah.
You know how to bring the fire.
Now, this is 3-4 months ago, honey, okay? Catch it. And then we're going to replay the roast. Catch it.
Brother, you know I love every second of that.
Yeah, he loved every second of it, all right.
Chat about it. Okay, so a lot of people were like tearing you up in the comments, and I want you guys to know, like, me and Al are good. Like, we're not beefing. It's like we're.
Ooh, Armon did not know he was sitting next to a snake, honey. Okay, all this fucking fake ass laughing Al doing, he ain't know. Ooh, Armon got to get more discernment. He got to know when the snakes are snaking.
Creating like a great show for the people. You know what I mean? Like, we want to keep it interesting. We want to keep it entertaining. So we wanted to make sure that we let you guys know, like,
I wonder what is Al thinking at this point, this motherfucker. Al is trying to keep a poker face on, okay, because he can't stand this motherfucker. Al is trying to put a poker face on, so, you know, he got to gas Armon up. You know what I mean? Let's go.
we don't have any smoke, guys.
Cool, yeah. And then also, I just want the people to know that Armon, we talked about this. We went live before. I really support you. You know, I like your electricity. I love your wit. And, you know, even though...
Yeah, that electricity done lit your ass up, Al. That electricity done lit your ass up. Honestly, I really don't think he lit your ass up, to be honest with you. I just think you don't like him, and you use that as an excuse. That's what I really feel, but go ahead.
Your opinion is different than mine. I like it. I like it. You're younger. Your fingers on the pulse. Your ears on the street. Because we've never had anybody so electrifying over in that chair.
Wow.
And you just bring energy. It's just like you revived my soul.
Hold on. Wait, goddamn minute. Did Al just say we ain't never had nobody that electrifying in that goddamn seat? Press 9 if he just said that. So what the fuck was Funky Dineva? Huh? Funky Dineva wasn't electrifying? I mean, the streets say that after Funky Dineva, then it's Armon. Like, Funky is number 1, Armon is number 2. Ooh, girl, you see how he lied? Now, what do y'all think? Is Al lying to Armon ass, or do Al really favors Armon commentary over Funky Dineva commentary? Do Al really feel that Funky Dineva is more do Al really feel that Armon is more electrifying than Funky Dineva? Now, he just said we ain't never had nobody as electrifying in that chair. Okay, or is he referring to, I guess, I don't know. I'm going to take what the nigga just said, okay? I'm not going to add nothing to it, try to figure it out. I'm just taking what he said, you know, what he said.
You're reviving your soul is crazy. Wow.
You just bring energy. It's just like you revived my soul.
You're reviving your soul is crazy.
Come on. You watch the show. You just really get in there, and you really add a texture and a layer that has been missed. And I just, that's what saddened me the most. And also what saddened me is that people
Okay, so maybe he's referring to when they were doing the auditions, and he should have clarified that. I'm gonna assume he wasn't talking about including Funky Dineva. I'm assuming he's referring to the T.S. Madison, the Flame Monroes, and who else was in that chair? Who else was auditioning? It was T.S. Madison, Flame Monroe, and that's all I remember. So amongst those, you know, Armon was the most electrifying to Al. I got to rewrite that statement because I really think Al was not having Funky included just because he said that trying to get something back, implying that Funky Dineva, he was the standard, and they're trying to get that back. Let's go.
Quick and entertainment to put a line or a wedge in between people. There's no wedge here. I have supported this brother since his first.
Oh, nigga, he's a liar. Okay, didn't he just say, you know, he can't stand when people try to put a wedge between people, right? But wasn't he, according to Armon, I don't know these people, goddammit. According to Armon, wasn't he trying to put a wedge between Claudia and Armon and try to get Claudia on board to fire Armon? I mean, wasn't he playing a whole bunch of goddamn games? He been playing a lot of games behind the scenes. getting a wedge, having the producers and the whole TGIF against Armon. You don't think that's putting a wedge and playing them goddamn games? Let's go.
Day, I can't say enough positive things about you. You know, that's all. I just wanted to make sure that your fans know that I am one of your #1 fans.
Yeah.
I am one of your #1 fans.
Yeah.
No way would I want to, want them to think that I'm disrespecting you or that I'm not welcoming to you or that I don't value you.
Yeah.
And I want them to know, and you know this. I've had these conversations.
See, Armon fans knew Al was full of bullshit. You know, Armon's fans love Armon, and they knew that Al was full of bullshit. And that's why Al had to do this, because he was trying to convince Armon fans that he really cares for Armon. He favors Armon, and he have no disrespect. This was during a time where people felt that Al was calling him a boy, and it was disrespectful. Now, it doesn't seem like Armon saw that as disrespectful, because he wasn't hung up on it. And he seemed like he understood. You know, he didn't take it like everybody else took it. But let's go.
With you. It's
Remember all the great things I've said about you at the top of the show, Al. You know, but because this is truly your birthday. Now, everyone, I wrote it down. Gather round, gather round. It's roast time, okay?
It's
Today
roast
we're
time.
celebrating our very own Al Reynolds' birthday. Al, you're a man of many talents. Some of which include being messy, causing drama, and having a knack for making our workplace feel like a reality TV show. Al's got a unique ability to smile in your face, snap a picture, and go behind your back and talk about you to your coworker that he claims he hates. It's like he's got a PhD in two-faced study. Okay. Due to Al's special relationship with management and his hypersensitivity, we are not allowed to talk about his failed marriage. So even though he's brought it up many times, I'll steer clear of that topic to keep my job. Now, but wait, there's more, Al fans.
Time out. When I heard this, and I keep on hearing, ooh, why did I thought I was Claudia? Why? I thought it was a woman.
Me
But
too.
go ahead.
Me
Sees
too.
himself as the facts guy, but somehow he never seems to get the actual facts right. He's also a talk show host who's supposed to have all the strong opinion, but the guy can't form a thought without his notes. Seriously, I've seen grocery store lists with more spontaneous insight. And let's not forget his legendary struggle with names and words. Al, it's successful, not successful. It's like watching a toddler trying to pronounce spaghetti. Oh, and how could I forget Al's clout chasing antics? He's got all these celebrities friends, but the best part, none of these celebrities actually know they're supposed to be friends with him. And as if that wasn't enough, Al is currently on a mission to get our talk show canceled. His nasty, childish, slightly jealous attitude is working overtime to torpedo our show. It's like he's auditioning for a soap opera villain role. But despite all the chaos, let's not forget it's your birthday, Al. Okay? So here's to you.
Damn.
May your future be as drama-free as your past has been drama-filled. Happy birthday, Al.
That was a
Damn. On a goddamn man birthday.
on a birthday.
You know he cried after this.
You know he
he
did.
cried after this.
Electrified.
And I got proof that he cried. Listen to this.
Listen.
Hold on before you talk.
No,
Hold on,
Joe,
I'm on
you need to
live.
hear this. You need to hear this on live.
Hold on, people can hear you.
I don't give a fuck. When I tell you go back and watch TGIF tonight,
What
Oh
happened?
my goodness.
go back and watch TGIF tonight and call me back.
All right,
Armon
bye.
done lit his
I
ass
told her,
up.
girl, but when she did my roast, I said, girl, that's all you got?
Yeah,
Because I already
it wasn't a
knew.
roast to me.
That was very much so a roast.
No, I'm talking about the one she gave you. Wasn't
She
a roast.
should have went harder.
Yeah,
because I had read her
felt like
by
it was like-
then.
no, you roasted her, child. But I don't feel like she.
We
did
was
it
already
better.
into it by the time she had roasted me.
Right,
we had been into it for months already because she had been lying on me. So, but you should have known it was coming. Because I cleared Claudia too slightly on her roast, but me and Claudia are cool. That's my girl. But the whole thing is, I'm going to show you the messages, and there's no shade. We were cooking Claudia after he was sending that stuff.
Not
Bitch,
y'all
all the month of
reading
April,
her,
girl,
bitch.
we were tearing Claudia up because, girl, he had me thinking that she didn't like me and I didn't like her. So me and her were clearing each other back to back, and the whole time he was in the middle of it. So at the end of the day, I'm
Putting
grateful for the
wedges.
opportunity to be on the show. It was a
I
crazy.
think it was cute for your resume.
You know what? I never want to do nothing like that again. In a sense,
Now, mind you, Armon just said that Al was trying to create a wedge between Armon and everybody else. But then Al got in front of Armon's face and said that he cannot stand that people are trying to create a wedge between him and Armon. I guess he was referring to the audience. So ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Girl, I tell you, honey, it ain't no friends in this game. Ain't no friends in this YouTube game. Ain't no friends in the LGBT game. I mean, honey, this is LGBT versus LGBT, girl. Okay? This is gay folks' business. Okay? All right, let's go.
Coming in on a show, especially because I don't know the different dynamics. So there was a point in time where I just kind of honestly felt like I was being pulled in between a rock and a hard place because I never even had a welcome meeting. Like it was never even given like, hey, Armon, welcome to the show. And here's, girl, it was all like Claudia didn't like me first. So she was like, why is he here? Then Al liked me because she didn't like me. Then once then her got cool, he didn't like me. I never even met everybody.
Wow.
You know, and then you got this, then I come with my controversial people. So people are ready for it to fall because it's me. You know, it was just a mess. And so but I learned one thing.
What you learn?
During that time, everybody was on my neck. So I was like, okay, when I give my commentary next time, I'm going to be a little bit softer because for the first time in my life, that's when I actually felt like a freaking celebrity because I was like, oh, I see how they feel when everybody is at them. I can't really give that.
That's me. When I first got my nose job, which I was giving.
I felt it. And people are like, you soft now. I'm like, yeah, girl, I am a little soft now. Because
I'm not soft now.
I'm a little soft now because I just feel like I see what it gives, girl. I didn't like.
I mean, no.
I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right now.
Make sure y'all like, share this video,
I'm gonna
share
dish
this
you right
video,
now.
get the likes up, get this goddamn likes up, subscribe.
The Witch Doctor.
Come on, GG. Come on, GG. XOXO. Come on, GG. Come on, G.